Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the one food that's secretly destroying your energy levels, and even health experts eat this daily. Now, make sure you stay to the end because we're going to go over the metabolic reset. And if you haven't seen these videos before, I'm going to structure this so that you understand the underlying concepts and give you an action plan at the end. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. This one food is consumed by 90% of health conscious people every single day, but it's secretly draining your energy and making you feel exhausted by 2 p.m. Even worse is that nutritionists and health experts recommend it as part of a healthy breakfast. Can you guess what it is? It's oatmeal and other whole grain cereals. My name is Dr. Todd Strong, and what I'm about to reveal to you will completely change how you think about breakfast and why you crash every afternoon. So, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, my name is Dr. Todd Strong, and if you caught my last video on clearing brain fog instantly, make sure that you go check that out. Those simple tricks are already helping thousands of people think more clearly. And today I want to talk to you about something that might shock you, the healthy food that has been sabotaging your energy levels for years. If you're tired of that 2 p.m. energy crash, feeling sluggish after meals, or needing multiple cups of coffee just to function, this video will be a game changer. Now, the energy saboteur that we're going to reveal. Now, the food that's secretly destroying your energy is oatmeal, and all whole grain cereals for that matter. I know this sounds crazy, but because we've been told for decades that oatmeal is a perfect healthy breakfast, it's supposed to give us sustained energy, lower your cholesterol, and keep you full until lunch. But here's what's actually happens when you eat a bowl of oatmeal. Your blood sugar spikes rapidly within 30 minutes. Your pancreas dumps insulin to bring it back down. You get a temporary energy boost followed by a crash, and you feel hungry again within 2 to 3 hours. Your energy levels become a roller coaster all throughout the day. The problem isn't that oatmeal is bad, it's that we've been completely wrong about how it affects your body. What we thought was slow burning fuel is actually fast burning sugar in disguise. So let's talk about the blood sugar roller coaster. Let me explain exactly what happens to your energy when you eat oatmeal or whole grain cereal. 8 a.m., you eat healthy oatmeal breakfast. Your blood sugar starts at normal levels. You feel satisfied and think you're making a healthy choice. By 8:30, the glucose spike begins. Oats break down into glucose faster than you'd expect. Your blood sugar shoots up to 140 to 160. Normal is under 100, and you might feel energetic or even a bit jittery. Then by 9:30, insulin is there to the rescue. Your pancreas releases a flood of insulin to bring your blood sugar down. This insulin response is often excessive because the spike was so high. Now, at 10:30, the crash begins. Blood sugar drops rapidly, sometimes below where you started. You feel tired, foggy, and start craving more carbs or caffeine. Your body thinks it needs more fuel, so you get hungry again. And then 11 a.m., the vicious cycle. You reach for a snack, more coffee, or start thinking about lunch. If you eat more carbs, the cycle repeats. Your energy becomes completely dependent on your next carb fix. This isn't sustained energy, it's an energy addiction cycle that leaves you exhausted. Now, here's the oatmeal deception. So why have you been told oatmeal is so healthy? There are several reasons for this massive deception. Reason number one is the fiber myth. When you're told that fiber in oats slows down sugar absorption, while oats do contain fiber, it's not enough to prevent the blood sugar spike. Studies show oatmeal raises blood sugar almost as much as white bread. Now, reason number two is the cholesterol distraction. Yes, oats can lower cholesterol slightly, but this benefit is meaningless if they're destroying your energy and metabolic health. It's like saying cigarettes help you lose weight. Technically true, but you're missing the bigger picture. Reason number three is industry marketing. The grain industry has spent billions convincing that whole grains are essential for health. The famous food pyramid that puts grains at the base, it was heavily influenced by grain industry lobbying. Reason number four, comparison to worse options. Oatmeal looks healthy when compared to donuts or sugary cereals, but that's like saying a small fire is better than a big fire. You're still getting burned. Now, reason number 5 is individual variation ignored. Some people handle carbs better than others, but the recommendations treat everyone the same. If you're insulin resistant or have metabolic issues, oatmeal is particularly damaging. The hidden sugar bomb. Here's something that will shock you. A bowl of plain oatmeal contains the equivalent of 6 to 8 teaspoons of sugar in terms of how it affects your blood sugar. Let's break down a typical healthy oatmeal breakfast. 1 cup of cooked oatmeal equals 30 grams of carbs. Add a banana, another 25 grams of carbs. Drizzle of honey, 15 more grams of carbs. Total is 70 grams of carbs, which equals 17 teaspoons of sugar equivalent. That's more sugar impact than a can of Coke, and we wonder why people are exhausted and can't lose weight. Even still cut oats aren't much better. They're less processed, so they raise blood sugar slightly slower, but the end result is still a significant glucose spike. The difference is like jumping off a 10-foot cliff versus a 12-foot cliff. Now, the overnight oats trend is even worse. Cold oats are actually harder to digest. People add fruits and sweeteners, making the sugar load even higher. It's basically dessert masquerading as health food. Now, are some energy alternatives. So what should you eat for breakfast if you want sustained energy all day? Here are my proven alternatives. Option number 1 is the protein power breakfast. 3 eggs cooked in grass-fed butter or coconut oil, half an avocado with sea salt, and then a handful of spinach or other leafy greens. This provides steady energy for 4 to 6 hours with no crash. Option number 2 is the healthy fat breakfast. Greek yogurt, full fat, plain with nuts and seeds. Add a small amount of berries for flavor, drizzle of almond butter, and then the fats and proteins will help keep your blood sugar nice and stable. Then there's option number 3, the savory start. Leftover dinner vegetables with olive oil, a piece of wild-caught salmon or chicken, some sauerkraut or fermented vegetables. Sounds unusual, but provides incredible sustained energy. Option number 4 is the strategic smoothie. Protein powder, which has 20 plus grams of protein, coconut milk or almond milk, handful of spinach, a fourth of an avocado for creaminess, and then a small amount of berries, not a whole cup. Now, the key principles with this are high protein, 20 to 30 grams, healthy fats, avocado, nuts, and olive oil, minimum carbs and under 20 grams, and then real whole foods only. The energy transformation. When you switch from oatmeal to a protein and fat-based breakfast, here's what happens to your energy. Hour 1 is steady, calm energy without the jitters or spikes. I'm going to actually put this down here so it's a little bit easier for you guys. And then hour number 2, you're still feeling satisfied and mentally sharp. And then we go to hour number 3, no mid-morning crash or cravings. And then hour number 4 is that we have sustained energy continues. Might not even think about lunch. You make better choices. And then hour number 5, when you do eat lunch, you make better choices because you're not desperately hungry. So here are the long-term benefits. Stable energy levels throughout the day, better focus and mental clarity, easier weight management, reduced cravings for sugar and caffeine, better sleep quality, improved mood stability. This isn't just about breakfast. It's about breaking the blood sugar roller coaster that controls your entire day. Now, here's the coffee connection. If you need multiple cups of coffee to function, your breakfast is probably the problem. The oatmeal coffee cycle. You eat oatmeal, blood sugar spikes, then crashes. You drink coffee to boost energy artificially. Caffeine provides temporary energy, but doesn't fix the underlying problem. When caffeine wears off, you crash again and need more. You become dependent on caffeine to mask poor food choices. What happens with protein fat breakfast is that you get stable blood sugar, means you don't need caffeine for energy. If you drink coffee, it's for enjoyment, not survival. 1 cup in the morning might be all you need, and then no afternoon coffee cravings or energy crashes. Many of my patients find they naturally reduce their coffee intake when they fix their breakfast. Their energy comes from stable blood sugar, not stimulants. Now, here's the metabolic reset. If you've been eating oatmeal or cereal for breakfast for years, trust me, I was there, especially as a teenager and through my college years. This was all I did. But your metabolism might be stuck in sugar burning mode, and here's how you reset it to fat burning mode. So week number 1 is cold turkey. Eliminate all breakfast grains and cereals, focus on protein and healthy fats. Expect some adjustment as your body adapts. Week number 2 is energy stabilization. Your energy levels should start stabilizing. Craving for sugar and carbs should decrease. You might naturally eat less throughout the day. And then weeks number 3 through 4, metabolic flexibility. Your body learns to burn fat for fuel instead of constantly needing sugar. Energy becomes more consistent throughout the day. Mental clarity improves significantly. And then long-term food freedom. You're no longer a slave to blood sugar roller coaster. You can go longer between meals without getting hungry. And your relationship with food becomes healthier and more intuitive. So in closing, remember, just because something is marked as healthy doesn't mean that it's right for you or your body. Your energy levels are telling you the truth about what foods work for you and which ones don't. Don't let another day go by riding the blood sugar roller coaster when you could have steady, sustained energy from morning to night. My name is Dr. Strong, and I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to reveal the one supplement that can boost your energy better than coffee without the crash. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please hit the like button. I really appreciate that. My goal is to help as many people as possible overcome their chronic health conditions. Please share it, on Facebook or other social media if you find it helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you like my videos and how I set them up. And then there will be some resources below. There is a survey down there. It takes just about 5 minutes so that I can learn more about you and what's going on with you and what you're looking to gain from these videos. And that will help me direct my content to serve you the best. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.